actually really nervous to put this on my face. I really want to take this foundation off. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is PJ and I make YouTube videos. So today's video is a requested one. I got a request to do the Revolution foundation and concealer review. I have used the concealer before, but I've never used the foundation before, so I'm excited to see how it performs. I do have some ratchet fake tan on, so hopefully it matches. And please excuse my sad excuse of a hairstyle. I'm running on like 4-day hair, so it's like really greasy and I just wanted it out of my face, and yeah, it's just nothing's working for me today, but hopefully this foundation does. On Priceline it retails for 18 Australian dollars. It looks like it has 44 shades, unless I can't count. And the concealer retails for 8 Australian dollars, and it looks like it has 49 shades. So in my foundation I got the shade F5, and in the concealer I got the shade C1. So the concealer is a little bit brighter just because I want it for like brightening under the under eyes. I'm just reading off the Priceline website. It says that it offers a lightweight yet buildable coverage in skin true shades. This versatile foundation is designed to suit every skin type and tone. It says it's oil free, it's a demi-matte finish, and it won't settle into fine lines or cling to dry patches. I feel like that's a really huge claim to say that it can suit every type of skin tone. The concealer is a lightweight yet full coverage concealer to cover blemishes, even skin tone, and counteract dark circles. Has a matte finish that won't settle or accentuate fine lines and pores. It says it's long wearing, it's intense pigment. I'm going to be doing the exact same thing as I did for my other foundation review. If you haven't seen it, I'll leave it somewhere on the screen. But I'm going to be applying primer and setting spray to one side of my face just to see how the foundation holds up throughout the day. So same primer that I always use is the Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing Primer. You think because this is like my 4th bottle of this, I would remember what it's called. But yeah, if you watch like my old videos, you'll see me using this. I'm going to start off with the foundation. I was not expecting that whatsoever. So the foundation that I use all the time is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation. It literally comes in like the exact same bottle as this, except it's not frosted, but it has a huge what is called, like a applicator thing. I'm gonna pull my hair back and look as attractive as I can. It does have quite like a strong, like, not chemically smell, but it's not like fragrant or anything. Fragranted? Yeah. Doesn't smell like a perfume. And the applicator definitely deposits a lot of product, which I like. I don't know how full coverage this is, so I usually apply this much when I apply the Clinique one, so I'm just gonna give it a go. Yeah, I definitely don't like the smell. So that was the unprimed side. I don't think it applied badly. I don't really have much to say about it so far, apart from the fact that I don't think it's full coverage. So I don't know if you can see on camera, but it just looks kind of dry on my face. Here on my face is really patchy, and like my nose is really patchy. I'm not sure if you can see, like here, it's like really like sunk into my pores. My pores look like yellow. I'm going to apply a second layer just because I'm not 100% happy with the coverage. So I'm just going to apply the exact same amount that I already applied. I might do it in sections actually. I might dab to see if I can get more coverage. Definitely gave me a lot more coverage. I don't have any issues with it building or anything like that. I'm going to do the rest of my face and then I'll see how it looks close up. You can see I seem to have applied like a lot of foundation. I reckon that would have been 3 pumps if it was like a pump foundation. But at the moment it's still doing that thing on my nose, not as much on the side with the primer, I will admit that, but it isn't like drastically different. And I think I'm only noticing that because I'm looking like right up into my pores. This looks really dry. I don't know how to explain it. I'm going to move on to the concealer and maybe the foundation will sink in and I'll like it a little bit better. Okay, so I've just wet my sponge and I'm going to go in with the concealer. See how bad my eyelash extensions look up close. I'm actually really nervous to put this on my face because I will admit last time I put it on I didn't like it, but I didn't wear it with this foundation. So I'm willing to give it another go. Wow, that is a huge applicator. Okay, so I'm just going to apply it like I usually would. And then I'm going to blend it out with this sponge. I think this one's by Morphe. I actually really like this one. It's a little bit more like thick than a beauty blender, if that makes sense. It's got more like bounce. So yeah, this is doing the same thing that it did the last time I used it. It's like taking off the foundation underneath. I don't know if you can see, like here it's taken it off, and like here it's like you can see my redness peeking through, and on the other side you can't really see that. I'm going to apply the concealer without the sponge and use a brush. So I don't know if you can pick it up on camera, but that area here and like all around here, and then if you have a look here, it's like sort of red. That usually doesn't happen when I'm wearing foundation and concealer normally. Like when I do my normal makeup, it doesn't come through. It just seems to be like taking off what I've already applied. It is still tacky though, so I can say that it doesn't set itself. I'm not really having a good day with this foundation and concealer. What I might do is I might do a like flash test. Wow, this flashes back so much. I'm glad I'm trying this foundation for the first time on camera and not when I'm like going clubbing or something like that. So I've just reread the website and it doesn't say how long it's meant to last. I might leave this on for a couple of hours if I can. So I'm going to finish off the rest of my makeup and I will come back. I really want to take this foundation off. I hate being negative about makeup products, but I don't think I've ever disliked a foundation more than I like this one. I'm not going to say I hate it because like if I had no foundation and I had to go somewhere, I would wear it. But if I had a choice between this and any other foundation that I've used before, I wouldn't use it. It's still showing all the texture. It's actually separating a little bit on my face, like all on my forehead. It's looking really dry. It's sunken into all my pores along like the area where you apply like zinc sunscreen. All in all, it just doesn't look nice. I don't know how to make a review without sounding like a bitch, but yeah, I honestly don't like it. When I was applying my highlight and my blush and stuff like that, I could actually hear the brush like on my face, like you know, like this noise. I could actually hear that, and I feel like I've never been able to hear that before. With a foundation, you should not be able to hear that. That to me says that this foundation is so dry on my skin. I will say though, my products did stick to my skin. I will give it that. Yeah, I think I've pretty much said enough. I'm going to set my face with a bit of a setting spray. So I've got a few more videos to film, so I'll check back in a few hours and let you know my final thoughts. Okay, so we're gonna make this really quick because I just want to take this foundation off. 8 o'clock and I've had this foundation on since about 12:30. I would say that's a pretty good time to see whether I like a foundation or not. Looking at it now, it pretty much looks identical to what it looked like when I first put it on, which is a good thing if the foundation works for you. For me, it's just awful. When I first put it on, it literally looked like I'd been wearing it for like 10 hours. You know, I'd gone clubbing and, you know, I'd slept and then woken up, and I feel like foundation shouldn't do that till at least like 6 hours or so. My lines on my forehead are really noticeable. Patchy on my forehead. Still really dry around my breakout. And like around here, all the foundation is just like clinging to like my skin. It's really weird. It's still doing the thing around the pores. Excuse my lips. I did have lip balm and a lip color on before, and whenever I have lip balm, I feel like my lips get more like dry, if that makes sense. Like there's more skin to like peel off. Just want to take this foundation off. I really don't like it. It's going to go in the back of my drawer, or I'm going to give it to one of my friends. I can't even tell that I'm wearing the concealer, which can be a good thing. Apart from my under eyes are creased like crazy. It did lift off all the product on my like under eye, like cheek area. All in all, those two products I'm really not happy with. I have a couple of other products from Revolution that I've really liked, but these ones they just didn't work for me. That doesn't mean that they won't work for you, so I would still recommend like going and getting a sample if you can. I don't know if you can get samples from Priceline actually, but they're really inexpensive anyway, so if you have a different skin type to me, then it might be worth giving it a go. But yeah, I just didn't like it whatsoever, and I can't wait to wash my face. That was it for the review of the Revolution concealer and foundation. Let me know if you like these type of videos by commenting down below. Make sure you, oh my god, as I was saying before I was really interrupted, make sure you comment down below and hit subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.